Lions TV, we are sponsored by Regal Elevators and Lifts Consultants Limited, a company that is owned and operated by a Millwall fan, just like every single one of the sponsors that you can see on the screen, I don't know, round about now. If you are going to do a bit of business in the chaos, the madness, bruv, that is 2020, then please keep it in the Millwall family by checking out all of our sponsors' website links in the description below. Good afternoon on this scorching hot Monday. I'm back again for a pre-match prediction for tomorrow's second round Carabao Cup tie at home to Cheltenham Town. I usually tie these videos in together with a post-match, but as this one's Cup and Saturday's one was the league, and I know I like to say the chaos, the madness, but there was nothing less chaotic and less mad about Saturday afternoon's game. But on reflection, as I said, let's stay positive. Big teams around, which we expect to be the top end of the division. For instance, Brentford. They lost, so it's important the ball. We haven't played well, and we move forward. A big part of us not playing well, I do believe, and again, I'm not favouring our players in this instance because I know all clubs are in the same boat. The players still look way off proper match fitness to me, which is to be expected with a very, very short and reduced pre-season. So in my mind, tomorrow at home to Cheltenham at the Den, behind closed doors again, for those who still can't grasp that no one's going back in there till October. I think it's an excellent opportunity to get our shape right, get our formation right, get players that need fitness, Mason Bennett for one, Mason, get them fit and firing and get a bit of understanding between the team, between the players. So let's start with it. I'm going to give you Gary Rowett's starting 11. Well, it's my starting 11, but this is what the gaffer should go with, in my humble opinion. And by default, the only goalkeeper at the club at the minute, it seems like, Bolkowski in goal. Marlon Romeo at right back, if he's fit, he needs game time. At left back, as good as Scott Malone's been, and he's been our best player as far as I'm concerned, I'd give him a rest and I'll let Murray Wallace play. Centre defence, Cooper and Hayden Muller. Or Hayden Muller and Hutchinson. I don't mind which, but I want to see Hayden Muller get 90 minutes under his belt because we need him to progress as quickly as possible, because I think he's going to be a Stonewall replacement for either Pearce or Murray Wallace if the gaffer keeps persisting with three at the back. Then I go for a central midfield three of Ben Thompson, Ryan Woods, and then Mason Bennett as a 10 with Jed Wallace on the right, Conor Mahoney on the left, and up front, Mateo Smith. Actually, or maybe Bradshaw, maybe save Matt Smith's legs for this Saturday coming. I still don't think Parrott's going to be fit. I'm not sure what's happening with that one. But yeah, we need to get fit and firing. I'd like to see Jed in the 10, but I've been saying it for 4 years and it's clearly not happening, so I'll shove about it now. Play Jed on the right, play Bennett in the 10, play Mahoney in the 10 if you want. These boys need a run of games. Mahoney for confidence, because he's got the ability. Mason Bennett, because he needs to get fit. And Jed just needs to be a little bit more Jed circa 2019. So, yeah, that is the team I would go with. So I would want Matt Smith on the pitch for goals, but realistically, he's not going to be able to play 2 games in a week, and I'll keep him fresh for Saturday. Same thing with Scott Malone, as I said. I forgot to say it yesterday in my post-match, and it was quite a big thing, so I did cover it on social media earlier. But in case you didn't see it, Scott Malone's been our best player as far as I'm concerned for the 2 competitive games that we have played. And a big issue I've got, and I'm sure a lot of you are saying the same things, is people joining in the box, people busting the gut to get in the box, and midfielders need to be doing it. They don't do it, and as a result, as bad as Jed's distribution was on Saturday, a couple of times he had to hold the ball up and wait because there was just no one joining in from deep, and that is because, again, as I'll cover it, in my opinion, the detachment we've got between the midfield and the strikers. So what we did have was Scott Malone busting his bollocks, excuse my French, from left wing back, and arriving late and trying to join in and trying to make things happen further up the pitch. So he's been brilliant, Malone, but I'd give him a rest. I'd be tempted to give Tienza a run, but Murray Wallace also needs games. So first and foremost, in the interest of right here, right now, where we are as a squad, Murray Wallace probably needs the game time over Tienza. Hayden Muller's got to play 90 minutes, in my opinion. Marlon Romeo, if he's fit. And of course, Ryan Wood's back in. I've said Thompson instead of Leonard there. And weirdly, I'm starting to lean more towards Leonard on Iron Thompson. So either or there, I'm not really fussed. But that's the team we need to play. We need goals. We need the players to get togetherness, to get an understanding, to get firing and get confidence and fitness for Saturday's trip to Rotherham. But that's another video for another day. Let's move on to our opposition at the Den on Tuesday. It is Cheltenham Town. And they're managed by Michael Duff. His son Shane Duff also plays for the team, I believe. I didn't look into it too much. Either that or they share the same surname. But there you go, I've gone with it. I don't know a lot about Cheltenham Town. They lost 2-1 in their opening league game at home to Morecambe. They did lead 1-0 and they conceded 2 late goals, 1 very late goal. They're in Division 2. They've always been knocking about in Division 2. Listen, I don't really know what to tell you, other than Cheltenham as a town has got ties that are very close to my heart, obviously being very close to the Cotswolds. And if you ever go to Cheltenham, go to an Indian restaurant called the Boomy Kitchen. It is the best Indian restaurant I've ever been to. And it's a lovely town. If you're in the Cotswolds, you're in Cheltenham, check them both out. They're lovely places to be, but that's about all I know about the Cotswolds and Cheltenham. I keep saying Cotswolds. Cotswolds 25 minutes from Cheltenham, but Cheltenham's the nearest main town, so I feel a little bit of a second home to me, but I won't be wanting to do many favours on Tuesday at the Den. It's a game we should be winning. It's a game that we should be scoring a lot of goals in, a lot of free-falling, exciting, attacking, which will be good to get in those game situations. You can do patterns of play, attack against defence in training all day long, but a match situation is a very different type of game. So I would love to see us just go all-out attack and just keep putting ourselves and putting our players in those runs, in those positions, and giving them the opportunities to score goals, to get some goals on the board and progress into the 3rd round of the Cup. If we lose the game, I'll be asking serious questions why, but I don't really care, because let's be honest, we're probably going to get knocked out in the next round against either Sheffield United or Burnley, which will also be at the Den. As I said before, this Carabao Cup is a load of games we just don't need this season. I'm surprised they didn't scrap it. I understand why they didn't, probably due to sponsorship commitments. On the sponsorship commitments, I didn't even plan this, led me nicely onto it. Unfortunately, one of our sponsors from last season, the Elton Terrace Club, they did originally, want to go with it for 2 seasons, but due to COVID-19, you can't knock it. It is what it is. So they have had to pull out this season, unfortunately. And our full-time reaction videos, the most popular videos we do, that get anything between 5 and 55,000 views per video, 55,000 on the top end of that, for the Leeds game last season, where I allegedly cried when I didn't cry, but you know what I'm talking about. So our full-time reactions are available for sponsor. I will do it for a very reasonable price for a Millwall fan, because I want it gone. I want it gone before Saturday. So don't be a shy, DM me, contact me whichever way you want, via a website, via whatever. There's the website link there, if you want to sponsor our full-time reactions. But this is a pre-match prediction. So here it is. I am going to go for a 4-0 Millwall win. 4-0 Millwall win. I'm going to back him again. Conor Mahoney to get one. I fancy Ryan Woods to get one. I'd like to see Marlon Romeo get one, and probably Hutchinson up from the back. I think it's going to be a 4-0 win, comfortable, strong performance, and goals across the pitch and across the ball tomorrow night at the Den against Cheltenham Town. So that's your lot for this pre-match prediction. As I said, videos coming thick and fast. I'm trying to bang them out every single day at the minute, and I'm succeeding, so I hope you're enjoying them. I'm going to end this video now because I'm absolutely sweating. I don't know if you can see that. The fan's not on. It's about 900 degrees in my front room. So there will be content out tomorrow. I'm probably going to do a live watch-along tomorrow, like I did for the Crystal Palace game. So don't get excited. You're not going to see the game, but we'll get their questions up, the Q&A, and I'll be watching the game and talking you through it, telling you about all the great positions we're getting in, all the goals we're scoring with the new formation that Gary Rowett's listened to and chose because of me. So yeah, that's tomorrow. And as I said, I'll see you then. Tune in. Don't be shy to tune in to the live streams. They're getting all right, the live streams. They're progressing. But once again, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is your pre-match prediction. I'm going for a 4-0 win. I'll see you tomorrow for some more content. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Oh, and by the way, the bell. Press the bell. Put the bell on, because people say, you keep doing live streams. I don't know when they are. If you're not on social media, I always put it out on social media. If you're not, press that bell, turn it on, and what it'll do, it'll notify you every single time I upload a new video. And for fuck's sake, while you're there, subscribe, yeah? See you tomorrow. Come on, you Lions.